Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on HD Pocket. Today we have some major leaks to go over. A ton of new cards have leaked early for Triumphant Light, the brand new set coming to Pokemon TCG Pocket. We also have a new trading update to take a look at as well. A lot of things to break down today. Let's get into it. So, starting things off, let's take a look at some of these new cards. Quite a few have leaked, so major spoilers ahead if you don't want to see any of these new cards. Again, the new set should be revealed today. It is Pokemon Day, but again, some of these cards may not get revealed because it's probably just going to be some sort of promotional trailer. But anyway, we have Centro Leaks here tweeting out saying, leak, multiple new Pokemon TCG Pocket cards are getting leaked from the new set. So the first one is Iridas. So this is a Pokemon Legends Arceus sort of set. There's probably going to be some Hisuian Pokemon alongside this, but this is one of the main sort of characters in Pokemon Legends Arceus. But it's some more water, I guess, boosting trainer cards, which we just don't need. We need something for all the other types, but either way, this heals 40 damage from each of your Pokemon that has any water energy attached. So any colorless Pokemon that has a water energy attached, or any of your water Pokemon, this will heal 40 damage to all of them. Which is just so stupid. Like, why do water type Pokemon get so much extra benefits? It's crazy. But yeah, if you have like a Palkia EX or something that's taken some damage, you can just play this and you basically get 2 potions for 1. And then any of your other water types, like if you've got Manaphy on your bench or something, it'll also heal that as well, as long as they have a water energy attached. And this also includes Pokemon like Arceus. If it has a water energy attached to it, it's going to get 40 HP back. It's crazy. I don't know why they love water-type Pokemon. It's just the meta deck at the moment. It was already broken with Palkia, but this just makes it even better. But either way, that's the first card. The next card is a new Shaman Skyform card. It's got 70 HP, 1 retreat cost, Sky support. So as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active basic Pokemon retreat cost is 1 less. So that's active basic Pokemon. So I think if it's evolved, it doesn't matter. So a Pokemon like Arceus, obviously this would affect, but a Pokemon like Garchomp, it wouldn't. And then it also has Flap for 30 damage. The next card we have is the Arceus EX card. We've already gone over this, but 140 HP, 2 retreat cost, Fabled Luster. This Pokemon can't be affected by any special conditions, and this attack does 20 more damage with Ultimate Force, 70 plus for each of your benched Pokemon. Next up, we have a new Raichu card. So this is one of the cards that's affected by Arceus. It is the new sort of gameplay gimmick in the game, but Raichu has 90 HP. It has Resilience Link. So if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, this Pokemon takes minus 30 damage from attacks. And it also has Spark for 40 damage, 2 energy cost. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so not too bad there, and has a 1 retreat cost. So that's the first load. We also have these 4 new cards as well. They are quite small, so I can't really see what they do. There's actually 5 cards here. This is a new promo sort of event that's going to be probably, I guess, going to be data mined when the new update drops. But we have Gible here, which has some really nice artwork. Of course, is the fighting type Gible here, which has tackle for 20 and has 1 retreat cost. We also have Cheren's kind of like Sun form. We have another Raichu card, kind of an altered sort of artwork. We have Nosepass and Staraptor. Again, hard to see what they really do. This one says Iron Defense. This one says Leech Seed. I think that does 60 damage. And then Raichu will do what the other Raichu does, and then obviously Wing Attack for 90 from Staraptor. Again, we'll probably get better like looks at these images throughout the day. We have some more Arceus play mats, card sleeves, coins. Looks really, really nice. This is probably part of the premium pass, but again, that'll all get data mined soon. We also have this one as well, which is Leafeon and Glaceon card, which I absolutely love. This is going to be one of those kind of bundles that you can buy with an Irida and Ardamon sort of playmat and the Glaceon coin. We also have a new Manaphy event as well with Volkner, a Manaphy coin. We have some Manaphy sleeves, and then we also have a Manaphy playmat with Piplup. Really, really like this as well. So those are going to be some sort of events that we get later down the line. We have a new EX card, which is Leafeon EX, which again makes sense because this is Ardamon's Pokemon in Legends Arceus, and then of course Leafeon's is Iridas. But either way, Leafeon EX's ability is Forest Breath. So once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may take a grass energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your grass Pokemon. So this is actually a very, very good card, finally getting some grass energy support. So yeah, if you have like a Celebi on your bench, this is just going to be a very, very useful Pokemon for that, because you can just tank Pokemon with this, keep grabbing energy and just popping it onto Celebi every single turn, and then you can just bring Celebi in with like 6 energies or something like that. Especially if you've got a Superior on your bench as well, it's going to be absolutely cracked. and you can just do so much damage. But yeah, 140 HP, Solar Beam for 70, and has a 1 retreat cost as well. We also have a Tyranitar card here, which has Power Link. So if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, attacks used by this Pokemon do plus 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this does Land Crush for 130, 160 with Arceus. It has 160 HP, a 4 retreat cost as well, so you're not really going to be retreating this. But it's quite a tanky Pokemon. It's not an EX card either, so you won't lose 2 points if it dies. But yeah, Land Crush for 160 if you do have Arceus as well. Kind of good, kind of good. We'll have to see how it sees play. There isn't a ton of ways to get Fighting Energy quickly, so this is going to be quite a long time to set up, but yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. We also have a Promotional as well with 120 HP, the Viger Link. If you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 less, I guess, colorless energy, and then it has Mega Punch for 80, so that'll do 80 for 2 energy if you have an Arceus. Has a 3 retreat cost. Then we also have Carnivine with 80 HP, Power Link. So if you have Arceus or EX, Arceus EX in play, attacks used by this Pokemon do plus 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you can be doing 50 damage for 1 grass energy, which is quite a lot. It's only a 1 retreat cost as well, because it's not too difficult to set up Arceus. You just have to start with it in your hand, and you can just play it on the bench and obviously play this in your active spot and do 50 for 1 energy. We then have Rotom for 70 HP, has the ability Speed Link. So if your Arceus or Arceus EX is in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. It has 1 normally, and it has Dash Attack. So this Pokemon does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. We also have a new Magnezone card for 140 HP, 2 retreat cost, has Power Beam for 80 damage, and has the ability Resilience Link. So if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, this Pokemon takes minus 30 damage from attacks, which is quite a lot. And then we also have Crobat for 110 HP, 0 retreat cost, Darkness Fang for 50 damage. But of course, the main thing about this card is its ability. Once during your turn, if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, you may do 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you could pair this with Darkrai and Arceus and be doing 50 damage per turn to your opponent's bench. It's just a little bit longer to set up because you've got to go through Zubat, Golbat, and then Crobat. We then have Heatran for 110 HP, a 3 retreat cost, which is quite a lot. Has the Raging Mad Strike for 40 plus damage. So if the Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 40 more damage. So you could be doing 80 damage per 2 energy. And if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. And then we have a couple more cards as well. We've got Probopass EX. So that's kind of, I think that's all the EX cards if we're getting 5. We've got Probopass, Leafeon, Glaceon, Garchomp, and Arceus. So those are the 5 EX cards. Not ones that I would have picked. Very surprised that we're not getting Torterra and Empoleon unless we get more than 5 EX cards. But this has 160 HP, 3 retreat cost, a defensive unit for 90 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. So that's quite nice. And then we also have a new Magnemite card. Again, 20 damage from tackle. We've already seen the normal Magnemite card, but that's like an old art for it. And there's the Shaman. And then we also have Glaceon EX as well with Snowy Terrain. So during Pokemon Checkup, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, do 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So I don't know what that means during Pokemon. It definitely says Checkup, unless that's a new thing. And it has Freezing Wind for 90 damage, 140 HP, and 1 retreat cost. So I don't know what that is. And then we also have some trading features as well. So also, once this set releases this week, you will be able to trade cards from Space Time Smackdown. So if you're still trying to get that Darkrai or something like that, you will be able to trade when this event goes, or when this new set goes live. So that's a bunch of the new cards there. We also have a couple more to go over. We've got this Darman card here. So during your opponent's next turn, all of your Steel-type Pokemon take minus 20 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. I don't know if there's any more here that we haven't already gone over. It doesn't look like it. And then we also have this one here. I think there's a new card here that we haven't gone over yet. We have this Giratina card for 120 HP. It has a dragon type card as well. Crisis Drive for 120 damage. Discard 2 random energy from this Pokemon. This is a terrible card. I mean, 120 is great damage, but it's got 3 different energy. I guess one of them is colorless, but I don't know, you lose all the energy as well, basically. It's just not really worth it. We have Nose Pass here, 80 HP, does tackle for 10, 3 retreat cost as well. You will not be getting rid of Nose Pass. We have the Garchomp card as well, so linear attack. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, which is just busted. Like, that's ridiculous. 1 retreat cost. You're doing 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon with 1 energy. And then obviously you have Dragon Claw as well, so Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. 170 HP as well, 190 with a giant cape. Yeah, Garchomp's going to be a little bit busted. And then that's all the EX cards, and I think there's one more here, which is Snorlax, part of the Chansey Wonder Pick event, which will also get data mined at some point. It has 140 HP, a 4 retreat cost, and it has the move Collapse for 4 energy, does 100 damage, and then this Pokemon is now asleep. So, gonna be an interesting one. I mean, it pairs well with Dialga, but the fact that it goes asleep after you use an attack is kind of dumb. It should probably do a little bit more damage than that. But those are all of the new cards there. So there's like, what, 15, 20 new cards that have been leaked, and the new trading update as well. Probably get more information about this during the Pokemon Presents later. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new. And until next time, peace.